convention. Everybody grab your share of power and pretension. Office of Hawaiian despair. A court full of strong conviction. The state and Hawaiians working together, that's a contradiction. Can you hear the voice of the people? Get right back to the center of the people. Manava, Office of Hawaiian despair. The two bands playing Congress. Just in case we're unprepared, I'm gonna kneel and pray for us. Office of Hawaiian despair. Will a great ton weigh you down? Side order rice sounds so nice. The lawyers are circling around. Oh, can you hear the voice of the people? Hey, cool, hey, cool, get right back to the center of the people. Hey, hui keia manava. Office of Hawaiian despair. How's Nane gonna save us? It's hard, so hard to be the chair. Sit and rotate us. Office of Hawaiian despair. Going through its own extinction.
Hey, Mommy, are we already there?
Now that's a curious distinction. Oh, can you hear the voice of the people? Hey, cool, hey, cool, you get right back to the center of the people. Hey, hui keia manava. Office of Hawaiian despair. Don't know where they're going, but maybe not, they don't care. Maybe just they ain't knowing. Office of Hawaiian despair. Office of Hawaiian
Thanks so much for coming this morning, visiting us here at Songs of Sovereignty and live streaming with us. Awesome song. And I'm about to introduce my partner in justice. I love you, T. Everyone, here's our Office of Hawaiian Despair report with Teresa Keohunani. Take it away, T.
Aloha mai tako, everyone.
Oh, there you are.
Here I am. So kalamai, everyone. So this is actually my very first live stream, as many of you might know. So it's great to finally meet everyone electronical. And anyway, so here we go. Listen, we're starting off something new. And
hey, we're
so
viral.
kalamai, everyone, as we go. And I appreciate everyone bearing with us. And please make sure you follow. And if you have anything that you'd like to share, particularly your experience with the Office of Hawaiian Affairs Despair, please make sure you message me, contact me, Facebook me, send a smoke signal, however you get it to me, just get a message to me and let's kuka and see how we can pulley the whole system. So, hey, I got a quick update on just a few things. And so just so you guys know, actually at 9 a.m. this morning, we just had a combined BAE advocacy meeting, our beneficiary advocate and our research management meeting. So they combined that meeting today. Last week, they actually talked about two different things on the agenda. One of them, of course, was regarding the CEO consultation for hiring the new CEO. So that is actually, again, on the agenda today. And so hopefully if you were able to catch the live stream, great, go ahead and send me some feedback on that, because unfortunately, up until this time, 2019, we still do not have a catalog of meetings that we can go to that many of our lahui do not get in the live stream. And so again, I always end my meetings with please make sure you contact OHA and see how we can get that for all of our lahui around the world. And so also there is not a BOT meeting this week, but I believe there is one next week, and there'll be some combined meetings. The agendas have not yet been posted. So of course you can always follow me and check my pages, and you can check agendas as we go along. Also, last week, I reported about 3 major grant funds that were being solicited for nonprofits to administer. And one has actually been awarded for our Hawaiian focused charter schools. And so that was awarded to Kala. And we have 2 more grants that are actually going to be up for bid. And we're talking about $2.7 million of third-party administration for our grants funds, of our beneficiary funds, which, for me, I am very concerned about this situation. We've seen this happen many times, and I understand that there may be a shortage of administration staff at OHA, but what I see is I'm a job creator. So I look at job creation for our lahui and our beneficiaries. And if we have a large amount of grants that we're outsourcing and third party to other nonprofits, be it that they're benefiting by getting the administration fees. However, I think that we should have an administrative grants staff that is filled with beneficiaries that we employ. I believe that's one of the kuleana of OHA. So I'd kind of like to have a conversation in regards to that and see some of these things transpire and happen in a more fruitful way for our beneficiaries, and also to make sure that we have accountability when it comes to who's getting the grants, who's benefiting from these grants, and making sure that it's beneficiary and accountable. And also, there's always information in regards to grants. If you're a nonprofit and you're doing aloha aina work, you're doing kuleana work, don't be afraid to sign up for these. This is our beneficiary trust. And I encourage everyone, every kanaka, to make sure that they get familiar with the process. I myself, all these years I've been reporting, I'm still a newbie to this, and I learned many, many things over the years. And, one of the things I found out, which I love doing, is sharing with you folks, is just looking at what we actually pay for with our beneficiary trust. So anyway, also last week, I commented in regards to this report, and I'd really like to get some feedback from OHA in regards to this proposal that Harry Kim put out, which I'm going to lead into why, is because, of course, we all know that the Department of Hawaiian Homeland's chair had promised and made a pledge in regards to expediting Hawaiian homes. So I'd like to know what OHA's position is in regards to this statement, and why they would be supportive of our DHHL beneficiaries being their homes and things expedited in order for us to support the TMT being built. I think that is actually completely separate. And I believe one of the kupuna had mentioned that in a meeting back in about a week or so ago. And I think it's something that was actually brought up. And I just want to put a mahalo out to everyone that went to the DHHL meeting, because frankly, there was a lot of great mana'o. And I didn't hear any expletives or curse words, maybe small kind rubbings. I have to say this, that, our lahui, we're all going through a process. We're all occupied in various ways, and we're all trying to come through that. And collectively together, we're all going to have EHA, and we're all going to express it. And I want to support everyone in that. So I just want to let everyone know that I would like for everybody to do a request from OHA and find out how they feel about this support from DHHL chair to expedite beneficiaries, homesteads, and award allotments in order to get that, we have to support the TMT, because that was pretty clear. And also where they stand in regards to Mauna Kea Access Road. We have lahui that are filing lawsuits, and that should be OHA's kuleana. So I'd like to see, kind of hear from the lahui and see what you guys feel about that. And I just want to encourage you all again to make sure that you register to vote. And the reason why I say that is because the only way we can actually have some power in what's going on is to get inside the system, outside the system, sideways the system, all around the system. We have to huli any which way we can, hui. So, let's make sure we register to vote. We have 2 OHA spots that are coming up. Hawaii Island, Bob Lindsay, and also Kaylee Iakina, who is the at-large, and he will be, I'm sure, going up for re-election. So let's make sure we pay attention. And please make sure you guys go onto the websites, read the magazines that our beneficiary funds pay for, and make sure that you get abreast on what's going on with OHA. And if you have anything that you'd like to report to me, send it to me, and we'll fact check it, and we'll see how we can either get some answers, kokua, and make sure that we're all following and going in the right direction. So anyway, everyone, thanks so much for being so patient about my first live stream. And make sure you guys follow us on all our Facebooks and all of our Twitters. And mahalo nui. This has been a great experience.
And you know what? Mahalo to you and Jerry. Mahalo to you and Jerry, Teresa, for the beautiful banners that you designed. The artist of our logo is Jerry Tabor, Teresa's, the great man behind the great woman. You did awesome, girl. You look great. Thanks for that report. Remember, you can always get your live report, Office of Hawaiian Despair report, right here on Songs of Sovereignty every Wednesday at 10:10 a.m.
Office of Hawaiian Despair. A con job convention. Everybody grab your share of power and pretension. Office of Hawaiian Despair. A court full of strong conviction. The state and Hawaiians working together, that's a contradiction. Can you hear the voice of the people? Get right back to the center of the people. Manava, Office of Hawaiian Despair. The two bands playing Congress. Just in case we're unprepared, I'm gonna kneel and pray for us. Office of Hawaiian Despair. Will a great weigh you down? Side order rice sounds so nice. The lawyers are circling around. Oh, can you hear the voice of the people? Get right back to the center of the people. Office of Hawaiian Despair. How's Nane gonna save us? It's hard, so hard to be the chair. Sit and rotate us. Office of Hawaiian Despair. Going through its own extinction.
Hey, Mommy, are we already there?
Now that's a curious distinction. Oh, can you hear the voice of the people? Hey, you get right back to the center of the people. Hey, Office of Hawaiian Despair. Don't know where they're going, but maybe not, they don't care. Maybe just they ain't knowing. Office of Hawaiian Despair. Office of Hawaiian
Kui kapono. I love when the kid says, "Hey, Mommy, are we already there?" You're listening to the Songs of Sovereignty. Mahalo nui for tuning in this morning Thanks so much for joining us. You've made us go viral today. And that song was by my dear friend and mentor, Kalani Souza, back in the day when he was part of a band called Sugar Daddy. And really interesting story of how I met Kalani's wife, Julie. She was on the island of Kauai, and I was broadcasting on Songs of Sovereignty on Kauai Community Radio. And I want to send a shout out to Kauai Community Radio. Hey, we had that microphone for 15 years over there, mahalo nui, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to be streaming live with KKCR in the future. But she was in the car, and she heard her husband's song on the radio. And what's funny is he had played this album for, you know, the mainstream radio stations, and he was told it's a brilliant album. Nobody will ever hear it. Well, plenty of people heard it on my show, Songs of Sovereignty. We play all the music that nobody's going to tell you about, nobody wants you to hear. We're going to go to another song here, and then I'm expecting a call from Kauka Ohu. So as soon as he calls in, we're going to pull the music down and talk story with Brother. Big action in Kalailoa and Kahuku. Unbelievable. And the police kicking and spitting on a young man. Unbelievable. But it does show their intent. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let's enjoy Brother Is, one of my favorites of his, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, because we are heading over that rainbow and we're heading into the future, facing the future.